3 cheers for an R-rated raunchy comedy in theaters and Jennifer Lawrence? Whew. Count me in. Let's talk about it. On the brink of losing her home, Maddie finds an intriguing job listing: helicopter parents looking for someone to bring their introverted 19-year-old son out of his shell before college. She has one summer to make him a man or die trying. The film stars Jennifer Lawrence, Andrew Barth Feldman, Matthew Broderick, Natalie Morales, and Scott MacArthur, and was directed by Stupnitsky, and he's only done one other film, and that is Good Boys. You know when you just watch a trailer and after you watch the trailer, you say to yourself, well man, this movie is definitely for me. And after watching the trailer for No Hard Feelings, I knew that I was really going to like this film. The humor looked like it was right there up my alley. I liked the other director's film, Good Boys, and he's also the writer for Bad Teacher, which was another movie that I really liked. I think Jennifer Lawrence is smoking hot. She's a great actress, and I genuinely enjoy anything that she's in. And the main premise for this story is you have Jennifer Lawrence who gets her car repossessed and she can't pay the taxes on her house. And so she goes through Craigslist and she finds this ad where these parents want their son to break out of his shell and basically hire her to have sex with their son and break him out of this mold of just being shy and get ready for college. The fact that she's 32 and he's 19, a lot of people seem to have a problem with the age difference. I feel very related to that because in my case, I met my wife when I was 26 years old and she was only 18. And I'm not going to say it's easy because the difference of ages is a lot different, but I really genuinely think that an older woman or older male or vice versa dating someone younger, I think it can genuinely work out. It just takes some work at it. That premise alone didn't really bother me, but the over-the-top R-rated raunchy comedy was just really up my alley, and I was really looking forward to this. Jennifer Lawrence's character, Maddie, she doesn't have really good luck with relationships. She hooks up with people, she doesn't get to know them, and then she ghosts them, and then she's forced to actually date Percy, who is a 19-year-old boy, and he's going to be going off to college soon. And she learns that he is smart, he's awkward, he's goofy, he likes to play piano, and he knows that he wants to have sex with someone that he actually loves and actually gets to know. And so when she actually meets him, she has to actually get to know him for him. I've heard people say that these two, they don't have chemistry on screen. Well, when you're looking at a 32-year-old and a 19-year-old on screen, and they're playing these two characters, the chemistry isn't going to be there right away because you're still feeling each other out. I can say from personal experience with my wife and the fact that we were 8 years apart when we first met, it takes a little bit to actually gather that chemistry, gather each other's jokes, gather things that you actually need to know about that person, actually know about their feelings, all that kind of thing. And that's what this film is trying to do. The social commentary here for the dating world couldn't be more spot on, for instance, with Jennifer Lawrence's character, because she's not getting to know anybody, she's ghosting people, she's lying to people. When Percy actually comes into her life, this forces her to actually get to know somebody. And I see it all the time with people in dating. They actually meet someone, they hook up, they ghost each other, they lie, all those sort of things, which are really toxic to building any kind of relationship. And I think this film, it tries to introduce those things that we see in the dating world today. And I think Percy here, he knows what he wants in a way. He's kind of shy. He is a little bit instructed to his parents really controlling him in a way. They want him to go out and party and do drugs and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes not everybody is really into that. I know for me in college, I was never into partying, drinking, or going to do drugs, so I really related to Percy in that aspect. Some people just want to do their own thing, and I think generally, if you want to date someone and you want to establish that connection, you're going to have to do so of breaking down into someone's feelings. And I think in this film, Jennifer Lawrence, she loses her mom, so that really makes her really down. And then her dad was really never in her life. So you get this sense of feeling unworthy and not feeling that you are loved or not worthy for anyone else. So you get really depressed. I can see in Jennifer Lawrence's character that she has problems actually getting to know someone on an emotional level rather than just knowing somebody through a physical level. The comedy in the film, I found it to be very funny. It was kind of awkward because I was in a theater with about 5 other senior citizens, so I was pretty much the only one laughing, which is kind of awkward if you're in that situation. Obviously, in a comedy film, not all the jokes land. I felt like some jokes there are very much over the top. They have some really raunchy sexual jokes as well, and Jennifer Lawrence really lands that. This won't work for everybody. The premise isn't going to work for everybody. I found that the third act, it slows down a little bit and loses steam. I thought the parents, they would be in the film a little bit more, especially since they really want their son to branch out. I thought they would really check on Jennifer Lawrence and their son a little bit more as to what is going on. And they're kind of absent a little bit from the film than I really thought they would be. I did find it kind of strange that Percy, he has a cell phone, and when he goes out anywhere, he's being tracked. I found that kind of weird because the parents, they want him to go out with this older woman. They want him to drink, party, smoke, have sex, all that kind of stuff. Yet he should be tracked on his phone, which was kind of a weird thing. I will say, as far as performances, I thought Jennifer Lawrence did a really good job as this character. I completely bought her. I also found that Percy, played by Barth Feldman, I thought he did a really good job. He's only had some roles on like Broadway and stuff, but I did watch a interview and he got this part at 21 years old, and he actually didn't go to college to Harvard. He actually skipped out on a semester to take this part. So I really admire the fact that he took on this role, and I found that his character was really authentic. It seems like in real life he's a really smart kid and he's obviously going to be going to college and stuff. So I think they really nailed his character very well. Jennifer Lawrence, I really did like her in this role. I thought she was really funny, and I really would like to see her in more comedies moving forward. As far as the score for this film, I would give it a 4 out of 5, but let me know in the comments, what did you guys think about this film? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was it just kind of meh? And if you haven't seen it yet, are you going to check it out on VOD or are you going to check it out in the theater? But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on my next review.